Hi everyone, so it's a blustery day, I'm up the plot, and a few people have asked me what the actual allotment site looks like. So what I thought would do is give you a bit of an allotment site tour. Not a plot tour, allotment site tour, so you can just get the lay of the land of where my plot is and sort of, yeah, what the other plots look like. Let's go, I'll take you to the front gate and we'll start from there. Okay, so this is the front entrance into the plot, well, the allotment site, and as you can see there is one main track that goes through, so luckily we can bring our cars through into here, but not to park, just to like drop off and things like that. So yeah, this is where we'll come in. Hope you can hear me okay, because the microphone's working good, because we've got a bit of wind today. So we're sort of split up into a couple of parts. The road sort of curves around here, I'll take you around there in a sec. This sort of area to the left, let's go and have a look. They're sort of divided, a few of these. Some are like full plots and some are half plots. Now what they call a full plot here is about 125, 126 square metres. And then obviously half plot is half of that, but I know some people would say 125 was a half plot and then the other was a quarter plot, but anyway, that's why they do it here. So yeah, these are full plots on this side. And as you can see, some are better kept than others. And then over the fence here, and I don't know if you can see in the distance, that's another allotment site. Very strangely, two in a row. It's separate to this one. This is Churchill Way allotments, and that is Admiral Way allotments. Okay, so this is the end plot to here. These are a couple of half plots here. We've got a big main road that runs along the back there, which you can probably hear. We've had some new plot holders come onto the site here, so they put a shed on, a poly, and someone's done a heck of a lot of work on this half plot here. They've all worked really, really hard. Got a new poly on there and fantastic raised beds. So yeah, and a brand new shed. Right, so we come to this part. So curves around here, as you can see. These are all full, what they call a full plots on this side and this side, and it sort of goes over in three. So this is one layer, and over there you'll see another layer, and this sort of go along that way. This one is been abandoned for a while. It looks like someone, I think this has been taken on, it looks like someone's come and trimmed this off and cleared it off a little bit, which is good news. Apparently all the plots now are taken here. And this is one of my neighbours. This is the plot in front of mine. They've done a cracking job. They're clearly dig. Tony's done a good job there. This one a little bit ragged over the other side. And then these plots really well kept. Then we come to plot 12, which is me, and bags and bags of bark and compost there for projects. We've seen that one before. Let's pop over here so you can see my immediate neighbours. These are two half plots, one not very good. This one someone started, they took on last year. And let's carry on walking down the road. This was another abandoned plot here. It looks like someone started to work this now. Yeah, they've started digging over this side, so that is good news. This one has been a little bit neglected over the winter. This one, well, you can see this is my other neighbour. not so tidy. They were given an eviction order, but appealed and won. So anyway, you make your own judgment of this, make your own mind up. But yeah, this is what I have to look at. And then these plots over this side, really well kept, really nice. The back, some people make a real effort. And then over this side we've got 2 half plots that have sort of been given up. I think these are gone back to the council for them to fill. And over this one, I think that's a little bit of a nightmare down here as well. As you can see, not in the greatest condition back here. But yeah, it's up to the council to try and sort this out, isn't it? A lot of people on the waiting lists. Well kept, not bad. This is another fantastic little plot. Neighbour of mine, Krish, does a fantastic job. She's actually got 2 full plots here. She's a really good job on her own here. And yeah, sort of come to the end here. The road sort of curves around here, so this is a sort of turning point here. And yeah, this, believe it or not, is a tenanted plot. It's not been touched since last year. And this is also tenanted. Yeah, make your own minds up. This was neglected for a while. They've started it. They're the same people who've got this plot. Who's got this plot? A little bit of work needs doing in the back of here by the look of it. It's well kept. Someone took this on. Yep, they've been repairing all the raised beds. This was abandoned for a while, so they've done a really good job here. Actually, they've worked really hard. Good to see. Yeah, and they've been cracking on down here. This is one plot here, and then the other plot at the back here is another plot. That was abandoned for years and years, and someone's took it on. He's made a cracking job. He's got no experience at all, but he just comes and chats to us all. And we give him things and give him advice, but he's done blooming brilliantly. So yeah, should we go a different way? Okay, let's cut through some of these plots. We are allowed to do this because these are paths. Believe it or not, they are paths. Yeah, this is one plot. Yeah, as you can see, needs a lot of work. This is tenanted. Let's go down this path. We'll head back to mine. Again, these half plots that I showed you that have now, I think they've gone back to the council to be re-let. But yeah, this is the sort of what the council needs to get to grips with, really. And this, yeah. Again, needs some attention on this side. These some more plots down here, and we come to mine. So this is the other sort of the opposite diagonal corner, if you like, of mine. And yeah, that's about it, guys. So this is my little project here. It's my project corner. My compost space will be flipped and then redone and to be revealed. So, as you can see, that is the site, Churchill Way allotments. And so some keep them really, really well, and some need attention, don't they? Okay, but let's make your own minds upon that one. I think we need to get on with something, don't we? Come on. So let me show you what we're going to get on with. First of all, I think you remember in my last video I did some work on the fruit garden. I'll turn around now and show you exactly what I'm going to do to finish it off. Right, so now I've got, oh, look at this beauty. Wallflower coming out, planted last year. Anyway, getting distracted, aren't I? So, yeah, put the bed in, didn't I? Mulched, fed, etc., down here. So, got the bark now, so I'm going to bark this over like I did with the flower garden near the wildlife pond last year to keep all the weeds down, keep the moisture in, etc. And then the gladies will just come up through that and bits and pieces. Okay, look at this delphinium coming back. It's doing brilliantly. I mean, I don't want to tempt fate, but no slugs. They usually get ravaged, don't they? And the lupins and the delphs at the moment. Fingers crossed. You're right. Some nice shoots coming on that as well. Getting distracted, aren't I? But yeah. So that. Now, I want to show you this. This has changed quite a lot since you probably last seen it. So, do you remember I had these type of cages built for the brassicas and stuff? So I've pulled all them down. And I will be netting these over in some shape or form. But I've used these pallet collars that I was given. Positioned these, cleared this ground, repositioned these, painted them with some paint that someone gave me. So again, reduce, reuse, recycle is my motto, you know me. Got some peat-free compost in these beds, and I did these no-dig beds as well, and they were lined with cardboard first, as I would normally do. So yeah, I'm going to put bark between here as well, so it's going to look pretty similar to over this side, which was the sort of plan. Oh, look at these daffs out now. Amazing. Gorgeous. Obviously totally in the wrong place, but I didn't have anywhere to put them, but they'll get moved, ready for the onions and peas going in there. Anyway. And then this is the space for the potatoes. So, bark's going to be here. So that's all going to get barked over there. And built this the other day and then painted it. So this is another little pallet collar. As I said, I was going to put a carrot bed, didn't I? So I've made a little carrot box here. So this has again been no dig, peat-free compost, lined with cardboard. And then I built this little framework out of some old wood that someone gave me. So you can literally just lift off and on. And I'm going to staple gun some Enviromesh to the outside to stop the carrot root fly. I don't eat that many carrots, so I thought this is going to be plenty for me, and I'll just successionally sow a row each month. So that's that. Now this is the exciting bit here. Do you remember at the start of the year I was saying about I wanted to extend my dahlia beds, because I've got my dahlias that are over here, all mulched over. And then right on the opposite side of the path here, I've decided I want more flowers. So, I have got, if you see my Instagram, I put it on my Instagram, what I bought from Wilkinson's. You know, I do like a good Wilco shop. And they got some fab dahlias for good prices there. So I've got some pom-pom, mixed ones, some gorgeous, one perfect match, some speckled. And I've got a couple of singles that are in the shed at the moment, but I'm going to pop them around the wildlife pond. But so that I've got 12 there. So yeah, 12 going in here. Same as the other side, 12 and 12. So yeah, I'll go along here. I'm going to get them planted today. I'll show you how I'm going to do those, and then this is also going to be mulched over with bark. Exciting times. Let's get on with something, eh? So I don't know if you can actually see, but I've just laid these out, these dahlias. I've just mixed and matched them with some pom-pom in there and some other cactus type. But yeah, some of these little, see the tubers, they come loose and stuff like that. I'm just going to plant them all in. But what I'm going to do, I'll plant the first couple to show you what I'm doing and go from there. But just to say that, you know, when you are planting, if you're thinking about planting your dahlias, I mean, I always plant, I keep my dahlias in the ground all year round. I don't dig them up in the winter because I've got really free draining soil here and I don't have a problem. I just mulch them over. So, but if you have got heavy clay soil or you are waterlogged or anything like that, I wouldn't suggest to do that. But you know, everyone has their own ideas, don't they? But anyway, this is what I do. And so it's going to be fine now for these dahlias. I'll say the other dahlias have been in all winter and mulched over, so these will be fine to plant. I'm just going to mulch them over. Right, but what I'm going to do, as I plant each one, I'm going to put some bloodfish and bone in the hole. And when I plant them, I'm just literally going to keep the top of the old stem just above the ground level. Because you don't want them too deep and they're going to rot off. So let's get a bit of bloodfish and bone in there, pop them in, cover it back round, making sure there's no air pockets. There you go, that's one done. I'll do one a bit further here so you can maybe see a bit better what I'm doing. As you can hear, the ground's very stony, very free draining here. And then just fill it round the top of the old shoots showing there. There you go. Bindweed, we don't want that. Right, I'll crack on with the rest of them. So do you remember I put some spare onions in the side of this pea bed here? Now something's been having a go at taking the tops off these. Can you see? Now, what do you think that could be? Any ideas? Put it in the comments below. I've got a funny feeling it could be pigeons, but I didn't think they went for onions. But maybe when there's nothing else, they'll go for the onions as well. Yeah, they've all been nipped off. Let me know what you think in the comments below. forgot to show you the day, didn't I? When I moved the, I did the fruit garden where I moved the asparagus to. Let me show you quickly. Let me get my shadow out of the way. Yeah, there you go. So this is the bed that I was talking about. So the reorganization. So most of the alliums here. This is going to be onions, and that's peas. It's going to be peas, obviously. Look how gorgeous! Amazing. But yeah, the asparagus has gone in here. 6 crowns. You can just see some shoots come in here, and there. So this is exciting. This is going to be its 2nd year, so obviously we won't get a crop from it. But yeah, I just wanted to show you where they went to. Right, so this is where my microphone completely failed. So I'm just trying to show you here that the savoy cabbages that were looking fantastic have actually started to bolt. So we're just going to have a little look here. I'm going to show you what they're looking like. You can see they've gone really tall looking. We're waiting for this one to heart up. But you can see, I'll show you in just a second. The net gets out of the way. I've noticed it started going to flower at the top. So the best thing to do is start eating these. So we'll get it up, and I don't know if you can see, but little flowers starting to appear there. But you know what? It's worth eating. Let's pick it and see what we can eat. So we've got the mulching done, we've got the dahlias done, we've harvested the cabbages, and cabbage. Can't eat more than one in one sitting. It's only just me. Okay, so let me turn you around and show you what it looks like. Right, so this is the new dahlia bed. All mulched with the bark. How lovely does that look? Chopped a little bit here and here. Got to get some more bark. Run out. Obviously, you always run out, don't you, to get on here. The spuds are going to be here. A bit more bark there, but look at this. Lovely. All nicely mulched. How lovely does it look? Gorgeous. And let's go over here. Fruit garden. Tick, complete. Big old tick off the list. I did put that other single dahlia in here just to give a bit of colour here. I put the smaller one by the pond area. Yeah, look at this. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, this was recycled from the greenhouse disaster. This is the door, which has never been used, except now it's just a bit of a makeshift cloche for the strawberries under there. So I thought I'll give it a try, see if I warm them up a little bit more and maybe get an earlier crop, but it's all nicely mulched over. And yeah, I wanted to show you also this gorgeous lungworts pulmonaria, which is basically just seeded off here itself. How gorgeous is that? And then one last thing, frog spawn, and I don't know if you can see the tadpoles in there. Yeah, they're hatched out. Now before I go, I just wanted to tell you actually, well, the plan that I've come up with for the replacement for the greenhouse. So, as you can see behind me, that was the area for the greenhouse. It's all just covered over just to try and keep the area clear of weed and stuff. I'm getting a polytunnel. Yeah, I have actually bought it. It's not a flimsy, it's a solid one. It's going to be dug into the ground, it's going to be staked to within an inch of its life from the wind. As you can see, this is a very windy site, you can hear it today. So yeah, that is the next project, so please stay tuned for that. I'm hoping to get that done next week, because there's high winds this week. I just want to try and avoid that. But yeah, that is next on the agenda, and that's going to be a fantastic growing space. So, surprise. Let's hope it goes well. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.